everybody, John Van Dyke here for New Jersey Exposed. Today is Saturday, July 31st, 2021, time 6:55 p.m. Very nice, pleasant day here in Jersey. Okay, we got a Blue Zero Hero story. What else? That seems to be the only thing we're doing lately is Blue Zero Hero stories. And this one is a Zero getting sentenced. We're going to start doing a few more stories on those being sentenced. This one is reported on the progresstimes.net. It's dated July 20th, 2021, and it reads as follows. Former police officer sentenced to 30 years in prison for sexually assaulting people he arrested. Well, let's read this story, boys and girls, and find out who he was sexually assaulting. Was it girls? Was it children? Was it women? Was it men? Let's figure this one out and read the story. And by the way, here is the story right there for you to see what it looks like. All right, let's find out what this well-trained, professional, dedicated, I must tell you, dedicated professional hero was out doing in his... Well, he was busy out there protecting and serving the government. Okay, a former Progreso police officer, this is down in Texas, I believe, who sexually assaulted two people will spend 30 years in federal prison. 30 years. What the hell did he do? A U.S. District Judge Randy Crane sentenced former Progreso police officer Matthew Lee Sepulveda, 26 of San Juan, to 30 years in prison Tuesday. I intend to send a message to anyone who contemplated similar conduct, Crane said. Sepulveda arrested a 20-year-old undocumented man on June 28, 2019 for driving without a license or insurance. Afraid of being deported, the man begged Sepulveda to release him. Well, I guess there comes a price tag with that. If he's going to give you something, you got to give him something. Sepulveda took the man to a part of the Progreso Police Department without security camera. No cameras around. And performed, now get this, it's not even the accused that's being the one that has to give. Sepulveda took the man to a part of the Progreso Police Department without security cameras and performed oral sex on him. Wow. So, this is an oddball one. This is why I'm doing the story. So he stops this guy. He's not legal to drive. He's not legal to be there. And the way he's going to get out of this little problem is that the officer is going to perform oral sex on him. Okay, well, and there's a picture of the officer right there. All right, let's continue. 2 days later, Sepulveda arrested a 17-year-old boy after conducting a traffic stop on a car with a broken taillight. Sepulveda showed the boy pornography and performed oral sex on him. Well, at least he gave the boy something to think about. Wow. You can't just go down to a park or hang out in a restroom or go on Grindr or one of these male gay dating sites or something, hookup sites. The Hidalgo County Sheriff's Office arrested Sepulveda less than 2 weeks later. Federal prosecutors brought the case to a grand jury, which indicted Sepulveda on 2 counts of deprivation of rights under color of law, a federal civil rights charge. Sepulveda pleaded not guilty after a 2-day trial in March. A jury took less than 2 hours to find him guilty. Assistant U.S. Attorney Serena S. De Piazza, who prosecuted the case, requested that Sepulveda be sentenced to life in prison. Well, I think that's a little steep. I personally think the 30 years in jail for performing oral sex on the 2 people is a little excessive. Just my opinion, people. Attorney Carlos A. Garcia of Mission, who represented Sepulveda at sentencing, said he found the recommendation of a life sentence for a 26-year-old man troubling. Garcia said other police officers charged with there's other officers doing the same thing, including an officer who killed someone, had received shorter prison sentences. That's true. He urged the court to consider a proportional sentence. Sepulveda, who apparently plans to appeal, declined to make a statement at sentencing. No, Sepulveda said when asked to speak. Not at this moment, sir. Crane said he considered many factors when he weighed the sentence, including fairness, justice, and the safety of the community. He also considered the federal sentencing guidelines. Well, I think what you should have done is maybe 10 years, 5 years for each one. So that'd be 10 years, and put him in general population. Since he likes to give oral sex to men or to males, that if he put him in general population, that he could be doing that all day long. It'd be an endless supply, right? Federal sentencing guidelines suggest a life sentence for anyone with an offense level of 43 or higher. Here, the court considers the extreme conduct, the various serious offense, the magnitude of the impact on these two victims, and how this will be something they carry them for life. Now, they don't say whether the two defendants got out of the charges or not, if they've been deported. That's a tough one. We had a similar story I just did. Run naked or get arrested. So I don't know. Again, do jail time, get arrested, get deported, or have him perform oral sex? That's a tough one, folks. I'll reserve statement on that one. After weighing the facts, reviewing the report, and reading letters submitted to the court, Crane sentenced Sepulveda to 30 years in prison, followed by 5 years of supervised 30 years. Wow. Sepulveda must comply with a laundry list of conditions that apply to sex offenders, including no contact with children. He must also pay $10,000 in restitution. And when he is released from prison, Sepulveda will be in his 50s. It still gives you an opportunity to redeem yourself. No, it doesn't. In 50s, he'll be 56. If he does the full sentence, his life is over. There's no career. He's going to be working some job that's desperate for help.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Once again, guys, people, you got to ask yourself, if I get caught, can I afford the cost? Can I afford the penalty? And this is just another officer thinking with the little head, not the big head. And it's not worth it. Not worth it. So once again, I got another Blue Zero hero out there resorting to sexual misconduct, sexual assault. Another go-to story. But he's getting 30 years for this one, people. I'll put the link in the description. You can read the full story. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Till next time, people.
It sound right, boys.